All right, good morning and welcome back to our channel Princess It. Today remains the 8th of October 2025, and we thank the Lord once again bringing us online to this report. This morning is actually a word of reflection. We finally discovered that Fidelity Bank commences disbursement of the federal government medium small scale enterprise intervention funds, and that's a call to accountability for genuine beneficiaries. Now, the news of the Fidelity Bank PLC officially commencing the disbursement of the federal government of Nigeria medium small scale enterprise intervention funds administered by the Bank of Industry has sparked a wave of renewed senses and hope among the genuine business owners and entrepreneurs across the country. This development is particularly significant as it actually represents the federal government's continued effort on the support for micro, small, and medium enterprises, especially the women-owned businesses with accessible financing that can help them grow and also expand to contribute to Nigeria's economy. Now, but then, why this message is coming forth is because the good news also brings to light some painful reality that cannot be ignored. The fraudulent activities of individuals and groups who have used the name of intervention funds. Possibly you might be a kind of used to that word, intervention fund. So the fraudulent individuals who have used that name, intervention fund, to scam innocent Nigerians, collecting money from some unsuspecting people under the guise of registering or having a fake registration or processing fees. I think it's time for accountability. The true meaning of the federal government medium small scale enterprise intervention fund is not a rumor or an internet scam. It is a structured government approved funding initiative that was actually meant to support real businesses that meet specific eligibility criteria in the country. And the fund managed by the Bank of Industry is now being disbursed through the Fidelity Bank PLC, which aims to give the medium scale, small scale enterprise the financial support needed to grow their operations and employ more people, also to stimulate the local productions across all the 36 states of the Federation. Now, this program actually was particularly focused on empowering women-owned enterprises, recognizing that women play a vital role in driving the grassroots economic growth. A lot of women entrepreneurs have innovative businesses, ideas that lack access to affordable loans or grant, and then the intervention fund was actually meant to bridge that gap for them. Unlike the fake registrations and promises that spread across the social media at that time and local communities, this fund actually has a clear structure, but some people used it to milk the masses dry. Beneficiaries were selected actually across all the borders and walks of life on verified applications, and the disbursement goes directly through the credible financial institutions such as the Fidelity Bank and the Bank of Industry. There were no middlemen to catch these funds. Unofficial executives were not there. Registration agents were not there. Applicants do not need to pay anyone to be shortlisted or to access their funds. And this is why the announcement of the disbursement should serve as a wake-up call for everyone who once fell victim to scammers pretending to be linked to these programs. It's a wake-up call. Be wise. Be wise. Don't just spend your money anyhow. Intervention fund existed actually for women-owned enterprises, but certain people preyed on the desperation of hungry Nigerians to get themselves enriched. So over the past few years, we've seen a sharp trend where self-appointed executives, coordinators, even officials within the grant community have collected money from vulnerable people. They promise them access to federal or international intervention funds of different sorts. Some even used names that are well known on financial programs or personalities, and others fabricated fake forms all over the place, websites, WhatsApp groups, Telegram portals, and just to appear, to make it look so real and authentic. And these scammers, they would always charge. Some of them, they would charge low so that they can get in more people. Some ranging from just 500 naira to some to 5,000 or even more, depending on how they see that, how desperate their victims were. They will cleverly use persuasive words, they will fake documents, and even spiritual or emotional manipulation just to make people trust them. And now that Fidelity Bank has started the real disbursement of the genuine federal government medium scale and small intervention funds, it's time to confront those who took advantage of people's trust. If you can steal, if you know that you are part of those who paid money, then it's time to confront your leaders. The real truth is out. If you or someone you know paid money to anyone claiming to register you for an intervention fund grant, we didn't hear of it for a couple of times now or months, but it came in then very heavy. Now is the time to hold them accountable. Go back to those individuals, go back to those groups and demand for your money. Demand. They lied to you. They misled you. They used your hardship, your penniless pocket to enrich themselves. And you know why you must speak up now and also act? A lot of people are afraid to confront scammers just because they believe nothing would happen or that it is too late. But you see, silence, on the other hand, only protects the guilty and keeps the cycle of deceit alive. But by you speaking up, you help to prevent others from being deceived. Remember, this is not just about the money that you lost. It's about restoring the pride, the dignity, the integrity, and the truth to the grant and the intervention community in Nigeria. You need to act. The real disbursement has begun. Fidelity Bank's announcement confirms that the genuine process is already in motion, and the fake promises that was made by these self-acclaimed coordinators, they were all lies. They were all lies. The real beneficiaries are now being paid directly through the proper financial channels. They are being paid now. They are being paid right now. You deserve justice. Anyone who collected money from you in the name of a fake intervention scheme has committed a fraud on you. Yeah. Whether they are hiding under the name of an NGO, they are hiding under any grant community or executive team, they are accountable for their deceit. Pursue this. Pursue it. Expose the fraud network. Many of these scammers operate in chains. Yeah, it's a chain reaction. One person collects the money on behalf of another, and by exposing even one, you help dismantle a bigger network of deceit. So just pick one. You must restore truth and trust in genuine programs. The government and the genuine organizations like the Bank of Industry, the Fidelity Bank and the Central Bank of Nigeria want Nigerians to benefit from real empowerment schemes. But when fraudsters take over, there's a way it discourages people from believing in even the authentic opportunities. And by exposing these scams, you help to restore the public confidence. So this situation offers some important lessons to every Nigerian listening to the sound of my voice, especially those who are eager to benefit from empowerment and intervention schemes. Always, we've said this time and time again, always verify information directly from the official websites and the credible news platforms before you venture. Fidelity Bank, Bank of Industry, CBN, they regularly post updates on verified channels. They do. Then you never pay for Don't pay anyone for registration. Don't keep paying anyone for verification or processing unless it is directly stated by the official institution involved. You have to be cautious of all of the WhatsApp and Telegram groups that you have. They claim to have inside information about disbursement, or they claim to work with government officials. It's all a lie. Ask questions. Demand proof of legitimacy. Don't just fall for gimmicks. Any real program, they will have clear structures. They will have official contact. They will have proper documentation. And this is a privilege for you to educate others also. A lot of the victims are elderly. They are elderly people. A lot of victims are traders. Some of them are rural residents who depend on word of mouth information. They don't have the time to go through the social media and also the internet and the websites and what have you. So you can educate others. Share this message to also protect them. For those who truly applied through the proper channels and they met all the requirements, the current disbursement is a moment of hope for them, to restore hope for them. Fidelity Bank's involvement signals progress and sincerity from the government side, and the aim is not just to provide loans or grants, but to strengthen small businesses and to rebuild the nation's economy from the grassroots. If you are a legitimate beneficiary, be patient and stay alert. Follow the official updates from Fidelity Bank, from Bank of Industry, or the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. Do not fall for shortcuts or pay anyone for fast tracking. Your turn will come and your effort will be rewarded through transparent processes. On a final call, this is the time to hold scammers accountable and share the truth. This particular message you're hearing right now is not meant for you to foment trouble or to stir anger in you, but to inspire a level of awareness and action in you. For too long, scammers have taken advantage of the ignorance and the desperation of innocent people. They used beautiful words, an empowerment, intervention, grant, and the rest of them, but their real motive was to exploit you. Now that Fidelity Bank has started disbursing the genuine federal government medium-scale intervention fund, it is time to correct the wrongs of the past. If anyone collected your money in the name of registration for intervention fund, grant processing fee, beneficiaries inclusion, form update payment, blah, 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 and barbados, you have every right now to demand a refund and report them if necessary. Let this message go far. Share it. Let it go far and wide. The era of fake intervention fund scam is over with. The truth is out. Real beneficiaries are now receiving their funds directly from authorized institutions. So stand for the truth, expose the lies, and help others to stay protected. Together, we can rebuild trust. We can promote honesty and ensure that every genuine business owners, especially women, they get the financial empowerment that they truly deserve. Don't forget, we are for the masses and always we would be. This is Prince's Seat Management reporting live from this platform. If you are new to this channel, we deal with grant and other financial stuff that will earn you financial stability. If you're gliding across, just stop and pause, punch in that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss out on vital update. When we drop one, you certainly have one. If this resonates deep with you, share to very many other persons to know, especially if you are part of the beneficiaries. Then contact the Bank of Industry, contact the Fidelity Bank, and get with your alert. Congratulations in advance for those who actually came to this, and then for those who were swindled, sorry. Have a nice day.